ഹായ് ടീച്ചേഴ്സ്, ഇന്ന് ഒരു ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഡെമോയാണ്. അതായത് 7ാം ക്ലാസ്സിലെ ഒരു ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പാഠമാണ് ഇന്ന് ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ എടുക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ക്ലാസ്സിലേക്ക് പോകാം. ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ് all of you. How are you children? Fine, okay, good. Okay, here I will ask you a question first of all. Actually, how many of you have pet animals at your home? Pet animals or pet birds? Yeah, my God, many of you have. Okay. Hey Siri, what is your pet animal? Cat. Very good. Because you like cat more, I know, all of you. Okay, that young one of cat is called what? Kitten. That also we know, okay. Okay, then what is your pet? Okay, enough. Okay, many of you have, I know that many of you have pet animals or pet birds. Okay, why then pet animal means what? We will show a lot of care to them and we will make them, and what is that? We will consider them as our own family member, and what is that? We will do that. We will spend a lot of time with them. Okay, that is what pet animals or pet birds. So, if you look around, what all things we can see in this world? What all things? Suppose you go to the field and you look around. What all things you can see? Can you tell? Yeah, mountains. Good. Sky. Next one. Yeah, trees, plants. Next, anything else? Yeah, insects. Yeah, see, mountains, plants, trees, insects, animals, and such many things we can see in this nature. Actually, we are not made all these things. Okay, we are not made. So these things also have the same right to live on this earth. Okay, so suppose one more question I will ask you. How many of you have seen a snake? All of you. Are you afraid of snake? Really? All? Yes, I am also afraid of snake. Okay. So, if you suppose one day, if a snake happened to come to your courtyard, or if you happen to see a snake in your garden or a courtyard, what will you do? This is what today's our lesson. A snake in the grass. What is our lesson's name? A snake in the grass. Okay, a snake in the grass. Okay, it is written by R.K. Narayanan. R.K. Narayanan. Okay, R.K. Narayanan. R.K. Narayanan is a famous short story writer in English. Okay, he is a famous or well-known Indian English writer, R.K. Narayanan. You don't get confusion about K.R. Narayanan and R.K. Narayanan. K.R. Narayanan is our former president, but here we have R.K. Narayanan, well-known short story writer or well-known Indian writer in English. Okay, we have many writers, but R.K. Narayanan writes almost all that completely in English. Okay, that is why we call him what? Indian writer in English. Okay, R.K. Narayanan. A snake in the grass. Okay, now all of you open your book at page number 24. Okay, open your book at page number 24. Okay, today I will read first. Listen, all of you listen carefully. I will read the first paragraph. It was a sunny afternoon. The inmates of the bungalow were at their siesta. A cyclist rang his bell at the gate frantically and shouted, "A big cobra has got into your compound. It crossed my wheel." He pointed to the track under the gate and resumed his journey. Do you understand anything? See, here you have some, I think that some words are not familiar to you. Okay, So I will explain those words first. First paragraph, in the second line, we have a word siesta, S-I-E-S-T-A. S-I-E-S-T-A. Siesta means a short sleep in the afternoon. A short sleep in the afternoon. A short sleep in the afternoon ആണ് siesta. Next word, we have one more word, resume. Resume. എന്താണ് resume? Begin again or continue? Begin again or continue after a pause. After a pause ആണ്. After a pause. Siesta, a short sleep in the afternoon. Resume, begin again or continue after a pause. And next, one more word we have. What is that? Frantically. F-R-A-N-T-I-C-A-L-L-Y. F-R-A-N-T-I-C-A-L-L-Y. Frantically. In an extreme state of fear. In an extreme state of fear. In an extreme state of fear or anxiety. See all of you these words meaning once again. Siesta, a short sleep in the afternoon ആണ്. Okay. ലഘുനിദ്ര. Resume, begin or again or continue after a pause. വീണ്ടും ആരംഭിക്കുക. Frantically, in an extreme state of fear or anxiety. വളരെ പരിഭ്രാന്തനായി. അപ്പൊ എന്താണ്? Do you understand the meaning of all these words clearly? Okay, now I will read the lesson. Okay. Once again, I will read the lesson now. It was a sunny afternoon. From this first sentence itself, you got what time of it was the day? What time of it was the day? It was afternoon time. Okay. The inmates of the bungalow were at their siesta. Inmates, people living together. They are called what? Inmates. For example, friends, those who are studying with you, we call classmates. Okay. Classmates. C-L-A-S-S-M-A-T-E-S. Okay. Sahapadigal. Inmates. Okay. People living together, inmates. People, friends, those who are studying with you, classmates. Inmates, people living together. Okay, the inmates of the bungalow were at their siesta. The members of that bungalow were at their siesta. They were in a short sleep in the afternoon. Okay. A cyclist rang his bell at the gate. Then a cyclist, one who rides a bicycle is called cyclist. What he did at the gate? He rang his bell. Ring, rang. Okay, ring, rang. Rang is past form of ring. The cyclist rang his bell where at the gate and frantically shouted. Frantically, in an extreme fear, he shouted. What he shouted? A big cobra has got into your compound. My God, see, a big cobra has entered your compound. Got into your compound, entered the compound. Okay, it crossed my wheel. It crossed my wheel, passed in an opposite direction. Crossed means what? Passed in an opposite direction. It moved. It passed in an opposite direction and it crossed my wheel. He pointed to its track under the gate. Then he showed where it entered the compound or that which way it entered the compound. He showed that way. Okay. He pointed to its track under the gate and resumed his journey. And again, after saying so, he resumed his journey. What is the meaning of resumed? He continued his journey after a pause. Okay. Then he continued. Okay, now do you understand? Okay, once again, all of you read silently this paragraph and try to understand the meaning in a correct way. Okay, all of you read silently once. Okay, have you completed? Yeah, good. Okay, now all of you compulsory, you must understand all these new words correctly. First one is siesta, a short sleep in the afternoon. Second one is resume, begin again or continue after a pause, frantically, in an extreme state of fear or anxiety. Okay, now I think this is enough for today. And tomorrow, while you come, I will give you a task. Okay, here, the same page, that two questions is given. That second one is, see, second question, why did the cyclist ring the bell and shout? Okay, all of you try to find out this question answer from the first paragraph and write it in your CW tomorrow. Okay, and compulsory you must write and show me tomorrow. Don't forget. And the same way, all of you read this paragraph well, and also you understand the meanings of these new words. Okay, thank you. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ ക്ലാസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമായെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളുടെ വിലയേറിയ അഭിപ്രായങ്ങൾ കമന്റ് ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ് ദിസ് വീഡിയോ.